I am joined with Arch and Mike. The two men
Never.
in my
How you
life.
doing?
1 second. Apparently somebody wants to talk to me. I'm back. Why is it not loading?
I am at 100% now. I think we're loading into the map, but yours has to finish.
Okay, there we go. Don't scare me, game. Alright, so the question is, where do we go next?
So, there's a whole lot of stuff to experience on the bridge, but that kind of depends on how you feel about sitting and letting people talk at you for 20 minutes.
Where's Pascal? It always freaks
If
me out because I remember how you do it.
um,
Where is Pascal,
so
actually?
Pascal, if you hit the map, you'll see his little face. He's at the north end of the bridge. The only other place is that I would recommend
Is he
is
being
on the far.
antisocial?
Yes,
Don't wonder you like him so much.
correct. Yeah, he's on the opposite end of the bridge from you. I can't really ping anything while I'm dead here, but if you
You're just a ghost floating around the ship.
yeah, you are looking at those two guys. Yeah, keep going that way towards the north side of the ship and you'll see him. He's like off to the side.
Where in the fuck is he? It says he's right here.
He's downstairs along the edge of the ship.
Oh.
You have to walk over there to see him.
Oh.
Yeah, because he's in the fog of war right now. See, there he is.
Oh, I didn't realize we had that on the ship.
Yeah.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Look, the ship's been really bitchy. What's going on?
This statement is true. Algorithmic violations have been recorded, as a result of which I twice performed an offering to the cogitators of corrective data vows and ruled out the possibility of sabotage. I hypothesize that the violation is a consequence of the discontent of the ship's machine spirits. I recommend a procedure application of the honored spirits for the glory of the Omnissiah and the steel angels sent by him.
So are you telling me not to kick it or to kick it harder? Because kicking it worked the last time.
Yes, kick harder.
That's what I thought. It always works with every machine. Strangely, it actually does in real life.
I love that there's always an option to tell him to fuck off.
You're no longer required to leave.
The request is approved.
You
I have
fucked
no
too many
outright restrictions
Thursdays.
on disclosing this information.
The fact that the mechanic is people get really mad when you make that joke, even though a lot of fan games have the toaster joke in it. Hey, Tenji. It's really funny to me.
They are my younger brothers and guides on the way to the Omnissiah. Their machine spirits are directly bound to my neocortex and pick up impulses from my subconscious. Sometimes they act ahead of my thoughts. This is how the Omnissiah leads me to comprehension.
You just made all of that shit up, didn't you?
Information about my origins is worthless. I belong to the priesthood of explorators and came to the Coronis Expanse over 200 years ago. Any events preceding that moment are insignificant.
How long can you live in the Warhammer world? I should
There
say
is-
40k.
Thousands upon thousands of years.
It depends on your race and how rich you are. A person of your wealth has access to a machine called a rejuvenat, which is literally just like we take all your blood out and put new blood in, and it drops like 50 years off of your body. and Juvenat treatments can keep somebody like fucking young and fit for a hot minute. You know, old boy Abelard is like 150 years old.
So what I'm hearing is that dude on Twitter that does that got it from 40K. Got it.
You can also do. There's also other shit like with the Space Marines when you get turned into a fucking dreadnought. Those guys can technically live for thousands upon thousands of years.
I love the
if you have
dreadnoughts.
Blood Angels just by themselves, on average, about 2,000 years without a fucking dreadnought attached. But yeah, if you're shoved into a machine and like biologically regulated, you ostensibly have infinite fucking life. So that's something also to think about. Every one of these fucking servitors and skulls and all our computers are done through human brains. Because we cannot have... So like this guy off the edge of the ship behind Pascal, like over the edge there, there's a dude standing next to a servitor who's like waist up, just plugged into a console. Once we stop talking to Pascal, you'll be able to see him. But that motherfucker's probably been there for like 500 years, and he's still a lobotomized fuckstick who's probably going to be there for another 600 before we're just like, oh, organic parts need to be replaced. Let's go fucking find ourselves another criminal and lobotomize him.
I was honored to become a member of the Explorator Cognizance Fleet. When the Adeptus Mechanicus summoned the faithful for an exploratory venture into the depths of the Coronis Expanse, I joined the fleet in fulfillment of my sacred vows of comprehension.
I truly miss old, like, grimdark, dumb shit 40K. They used to have the guns on your ship loaded by hundreds of slaves.
Aw, why do we not have that anymore?
They load house-sized bullets, and it was like, you know, it would be so much easier to have a crane, and we're like, yeah, but it's more fun this way. Also, they used to put pariahs, blanks, and strapped them to the front of warheads to fire at warp-style shit.
I'm a psyker. Yeah, you're gonna go for a ride. Yay, where are we going? Over there.
Pariahs are anti-psychers. They're the ones that suck psychic energy out of everything nearby.
Joke still works. They'll probably do it to a psyker too, let's be real.
Yeah, 1,000,000%. The other side, fucking the Chaos Fleets, 100% do that.
Conclave directed me to the orbital station Altar Templum Calixis X-17 for penance.
Why for
this
penance?
Venerable temple station was founded in the early years of our expansion into the Coronis Expanse. It is currently a rear observation post of the Cognizance Fleet in orbit around the star Furibundus.
I'd like to observe your rear.
Not in public.
The sacred fraternity of explorers. The cult Mechanica sends us out to the frontiers of the known sectors as researchers and conquerors. We are the warriors of the code who return
they take
to
over
lost
places?
worlds and
Yeah,
devote
1,000,000%.
themselves to
That's not what they're
recovering the
intended
lost
for, but they
ancient
100% do that.
I'm actually curious if Mechanicus usually have dicks or not.
Some, yes.
Okay.
And here's a fun fact for you. This is like a standard tech priest that we're talking to. Like, you don't really know if Pascal's a full send Magos Biologist. You know he's an explorator, which means more than likely his kit is geared towards discovery, which is why he's got guns and mechadendrites for fixing. But there are social tech priests that look, act, and are like cybernetically enhanced pretty people with vibrating penises.
So they made sex bots, basically.
I mean, inside it's a human brain, but yeah.
I wonder how many people in 40K are trying to figure out how to sign up for that job.
It's like super, super not cool. Because you gotta remember, their religion is the more steel you have and the less organic you are, the closer you are to the will of the Omnissiah. Their version... They're like Lutheran reformists of the Emperor, right? They believe the Emperor is the machine Christ to the machine God, which is why they work hand in hand with the Imperium. They're also too fucking powerful, so we can't, like, your dogma's wrong, fuck off. We have to rely on them.
We basically have to make sure they don't fuck shit up, because everything that I see that usually has to do with them, they do something stupid.
Yeah, correct. If they were just, like, left unchecked, these retards would run us into the ground.
Yeah, everything I've seen, they do like to do really... Hey, I'm gonna go summon chaos! Don't do that. I'm gonna do it. It's everything I see with Mechanicus is basically, I'm gonna do it. Don't do it. I'm gonna do it.
I just want to remind you that there have been canon civil wars that have been started because of a minor disagreement over how to use a -10 manual in maintenance.
This is what happens when techies actually get weapons. I could see that 100% too.
Yeah, it's, you didn't pet it 3 times, and we're like, you don't have to pet it at all. What the fuck are you talking about?
Explorators are granted the privilege of being more independent than many of our tech comrades. However, it has earned us a reputation as unstable and poorly controlled troublemakers whose unorthodox views are dangerously close to apostasy.
I've seen what you tech priests do, yeah!
Acknowledged.
Yeah,
I
he
am
is the
honored to
fiddliest of
belong to
fiddlies.
the priesthood of Mars.
Oh.
Guided by its tenets, we safeguard technology against the impure and the unenlightened.
Isn't Mars where all the tech priests come from?
Yeah, more or less, yeah. Terra and Mars are sort of like companion twin capital cities. Mars is the center of their empire, Terra is the center of yours. This whole segment of questioning is just, I don't know what a 40k tech marine is. Can you tell me? It's just like basic lore on the background of Mars and the priesthood. It's up to you if you want to listen to it.
Eh.
Acknowledged. May your labors be effective and fruitful.
Everybody else is kind of, unless you really, really, really like the character, I recommend going and talking to the computer.
I'm gonna go talk to Abelard, though.
Oh, absolutely. Abelard's a sweet boy. He's like, yes, I've got 76 grandchildren because I lay the fuck down.
Where is he?
To your left is the computer. Abelard is just on the other
There
side
he
of
is.
that
There's a good
platform
boy.
with a little helmet.
He is my favorite so far.
Lord Captain.
You've already talked
I
about
can just tell him to fuck off too. I don't want to tell
Yeah.
Abelard. Who tells Abelard to fuck off?
Some people don't like him because he's like hyper dogmatic, like everything for my rogue trader, and they're like, "Shut up, simp!" and they throw him off the ship.
Lord Captain.
Okay, do everything with him.
Just behind you, there's a guy swinging a sensor, like a incense thing at a machine. That computer there is a very important computer. I don't know if we can interact with it or not yet, but expect to be interacting with it soon.
Smack it with a hammer. Got it.
Very possibly. I'm really sure he won't like that.
I mean, they probably didn't like it when I yelled at the computer the last time.
No, not the guys. The computer. You'll see.
Computer didn't want to work last time. I made it work.
But yeah, if you're ready to fuck off to the next part, click the little planety thing in the middle.
Yeah. Hi. Kiwi. Miko, what are you doing?
I need to figure out if I can fucking ping in this game so I can show you where the fuck to look. How to make shit so much
There's
simpler.
got to be something you can do. So we did Yanos.
Yep. Wait a second. Let's see. On our quests, we have Rot. Shit in Footfall that we need to head back to the space station to kick this shit out of. Reclaim what was lost. We need to head to Kiava Gamma, which is all fucking Mechanicus or Mundus Valentius.
I'm just nibbling on my sandwich.
Eat your sandwich, rogue trader.
Thank you. It's quite delicious.
What else do we need to do? We need to do the... Argenta has been asking... Oh, Argenta really wanted to talk to you, but nobody really cares.
Let's go see what she wants. Not
Hit that chart new routes in the middle real quick.
okay.
There we go. Okay, the little door on the left side of where you just clicked, that's the thing to exit back into the ship.
Argenta's probably just gonna bitch that she sucks.
Yeah, probably. She is all the way to the other end of the bridge, or she's just south or under. I think she's just under us next to Fishwife.
She's dealing with Fishwife?
Where your throne is right here, she's like right in front of that throne. So, directly behind you on the ground level. Yeah. There's...
Rogue Trader. I indeed have a request, Rogue Trader.
And why should I listen?
The accursed servants of Chaos who assaulted this ship took the lives of your loyal crew members, and they orphaned many children, including the progeny of the brave officers who defended their posts until the bitter end.
Oh, this is a good chance to be a dickhead if you want to.
Practices there are for cases like this in Von Valancia's territory, but in the world I'm familiar with, the children of such brave souls could expect to receive some special consideration. Perhaps the Rogue Trader could meet with the orphans?
I'll address them with a speech and tell them to work harder.
I will pass on your instructions. Thank you for taking my request to heart.
Now you better learn to shoot better.
You and I are gonna have a fucking talk when we get off this ship.
We're going right to the range. We're gonna do this with Abelard all night if we have to till you learn to shoot better.
Shoot until you are not shit.
Wow, there's a lot of shoeless orphans here.
I just want to premise. You have been being a good guy in Baldur's Gate. You have been being a shit in this game. Continue how you want to proceed. I will not say anything.
The motley group of adolescents do not take their eyes off you, gazing at you as if you were a creature straight from a fairy tale.
Our indefatigable... Oh my god, that's a rough one. Indefatigable. That's the fucking word. Our indefatigable sister has been keeping an eye on these pups. Abelard glances at the gathered children. It is hardly the Schola Progenium in here, but we have provided the orphans on our ship with adequate care and instruction. We don't kick them as often.
Well, that's very nice of you, Abelard. Argenta is standing to the side of the group. At your approach, she perks up and announces, her voice ringing. Brave one, the master of this ship has appeared before you. The one who guides it with the darkness of the universe by the Emperor's will. Greet your Lord Captain Rogue Trader of House Von Valencia.
Real quick, some fucking context. These people normally would toil and die in here by generations without even having the presence of your fucking shit near them. You being on deck is akin to, like, the fucking president or the UN, like, prime minister, who the fuck ever, coming to a quinceañera. With that being said, you notice in Furnace Master Heinrich Montag stands a few paces away from the orphans. He watches you with approval and bows respectfully when you meet his gaze. Did you just look at the Lord Rogue Trader? Can I go kick that?
It's alright. It's alright. The teenagers keep staring at you. A girl who has remained close to Argenta smiles uncertainly. A skinny, pale lad tries to throw his shoulders back and stand at attention like a soldier. Only a few teenagers at the far end of the row seem sullen and not particularly impressed. Those ones You give them the shittiest jobs.
One of the scowling visitors with a thin scar across his face tosses his head back and says bitterly,
So what? Why should we care? Our friends and parents died in the dozens for you noble lot, and you just give us speeches.
I kill it?
Oh, I found my new shit kicker.
I'll kill it. Say the word.
Argenta quickly turns to the boy with fury of emotion flashing in her dark eyes, like she wants to both calm him and scold him for his impudence. Yeah, no, say them, you little bitches. I dare you.
The boy smiles grimly.
It doesn't matter what we say.
You see, I'm trying to channel Mike here. I can't do Ratso as well as
You
want
to get Mike to do Ratso for this?
You want me to just do Ratso?
Go for it if you want.
Alright, so the orphan is what I'm...
Yeah.
The boy smiles grimly. It doesn't matter what we say. It won't bring our parents back, and it won't change our fates either. We'll keep slaving away on this ship until we drop and die like our folks. Or worse,
This is
Uncle
just
Jimmy, he had a horrible cheese addiction.
This is
He
just
loved
Ratso's backstory.
Here you go. Have this. It'll make you feel feta.
Ratso's backstory is that he's an omnipresent being in different universes and he has no idea why. He just rolls with it.
He's like it's like Sergeant Lorax. Speaking of, don't forget
No,
to have the plushie
no, that's
I
not
gave
true.
you.
No, that's not true. Sergeant Lorax is only present in one universe at a time.
So far.
I think he'll stay in that universe.
I'm just saying, Lord Road Trader, there is an option towards the bottom where we beat the child.
Well, let's see if he still talks shit. You
Smack that
heard the
motherfucker.
rogue trader. Her words carry. What the fuck are you doing?
Apparently the dog did something.
Yeah, give me a second. Miko, what was
Argenta. She just slaps him. She's like, you heard the road trader. Then she gets him in the head like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, no, that was perfect timing. Thank you, Miko. She scared the hell out of me. She came up to my leg and lightly nipped my pants, and it sent me jumping. Because she wanted some of the cheese sandwich, and there's nothing left of it, you dumb little shit. You heard the rogue trader. Her words carry the wisdom of the Imperium. Now shut the fuck up, you little shit. You're making me look bad.
I'm gonna kick the shit out of you later.
Oh
It's
my
hard to
God.
say whether or not your words have left an impression on the boy, but he nods slowly. Then he catches himself and gives you an awkward bow.
You want some cheese?
Abelard gives a sign, and servants immediately emerge carrying packaged treats with Von Valentius emblazoned on the wrappers. It appears the seneschal came prepared for any contingency. I brought snackies.
Is it cheese?
Yes.
What kind of cheese?
Rich cheese.
Many different forms of cheese. This one here is named, Lawson something? Something Lawson? What is it?
I'd make a joke, but you wouldn't get it.
It's Brie.
Oh God,
Cheese-
fuck you.
cheese-
Right to the fucking hells with you.
Fuck you. I hate that. That bitch is such a shitty actor.
I've been making cheese jokes this whole damn time. Come on.
No, I know you've been making cheese jokes. I just didn't draw that one because she's so far in the back of my memory with all those terrible movies that I just forgot
Oh,
she existed.
Thanks, Miko. Thanks for unplugging the audio. Thank you. Good girl.
Argenta sounds like a form of cheese.
Argenta rubs her temples pensively. She smiles and offers a few more words of encouragement, then leaves the bay.
Yes, that's right. Eat the cheese.
Alright,
Oh,
once they're
food.
done, put them back to work.
And kick that one in the dick.
Extra hard.
Right in the dick. Oh
We
yeah.
gotta do another tabletop of Rogue Trader.
If y'all want to be a part of, like,
More
I
Space
think it would
Donalds.
be. Well, here's the thing. I think it would be hilarious to run uh, a fucking Dark Heresy first or second edition game where we are dealing with like the awfulness as members of the crew of Sachi's ship.
I'm good with this, but I still get to be Sachi.
Fucking Abelard coming down to be your address of like, you must go and retrieve this for Lord Sachi von Valencius, and then you guys get fucking eaten up every time.
They die, but they never get to stay permanently dead. I love that.
That would be. I would even say fuck them and let them all die. But if you want to have repeats, you can.
No, repeats would be funnier because each time they don't know that they actually died. They think they did the missions properly.
Fuck. We start playing Paranoia instead.
Yeah, no, I'm down for this. So is the. I bet you, chat. Do you want this to happen? Because this would be funny as shit.
You got a 6-pack of clones you got to work your way through. Everybody's accusing each other of heresy, getting shot and then coming back.
Yep. Speaking of, they made a fucking 40K version and a Baldur's Gate version of House on Haunted Hill. The one that we did.
Betrayal at the House on the Hill.
Yeah, they have a 40K version and a Baldur's Gate version.
Is the 40K version just everybody gets exterminatus at the end? Is that like how that works? Because I feel like that's how most of the time that's going to end.
I haven't played it. I just saw it at the store and I was like, what the fuck? Alright, so where should we go next?
So what we want to do is we're kind of exploring right now. We need to get to any of the locations with the big yellow triangles. There is one to our immediate right, but we don't have a path to it yet, so we need to start heading north and making the routes a little bit easier.
So silence of
Yeah, I would suggest, heading up north to the silence, and just... Yellow is fine. Yellow's like, hey, there's going to be minor things going on. Don't make them green like that unless we're absolutely sure that's the route that we want to make safe all the way up north.
Oh, did I hit the wrong one? Did I do the wrong thing?
So you just click on the location and hit warp travel. You don't need to hit the little 1s and 2s next to it. Those 1s and 2s, what they do is they make the warp path clear. You see how some of them are like orange and yellow and green? And yeah, red ones will fuck you up.
Oh yeah, this is the character that we keep forgetting is female.
Yeah. This was your robot voice, I think, sis.
Lord Captain, I hasten to report the disturbing news brought to me by the machine spirits of the ship. The matter is extremely delicate, and concerns Lady Cassia. You see, since her first day aboard, her presence has been a disturbance to the crew's way of life. If you'll allow, I have prepared a report. Shut the fuck up! As the Lord Captain sees fit. Vigus is silent for a while, but the crackle of the Vox reveals she is still communicating concerning the report. You're not gonna shut the fuck up unless I do. The first incident occurred immediately after our departure from Iraq V. The Lady Navigator chastised one of the ship's runners, after which he went to his living quarters, killed his family, and then shot himself. As you do. The second incident was noted while traversing the warp. Lady Navigator gave the pilots the wrong instructions, and the void ship was thrown off course for a matter of minutes, but this was enough for the force of the Emetrium to anger the machine spirits enough for them to start a fire in the service bay. So she's fucking shit up on our ship?
No, one guy saw her and then went and killed his family and himself. And the other one was like, she gave us wrong directions. We took the wrong exit and the car set fire.
After that, officers living near the Lady Navigator's quarters began to express extreme emotions. Hysteria, apathy, euphoria, rage. This is quite detrimental to crew morale and This is 40K, who the fuck cares about morale and performance? The last incident was recorded on Footfall. Around 100 living birds were delivered on board during our stay on Footfall. Each bird cost a hefty sum, but I have failed to discover their purpose and subsequent fate. Why the fuck is she collecting birds? I was also
I believe
told...
they were chickens, Lord Trader.
Carry on. I was also told about the conflict between the Lady Navigator and the Seneschal, alas with no detail. If you like, you can ask Master Wurisarian directly. If I may, Lord Captain, the Lady Navigator's state of mind worries me. She is self-contained and does not mesh with the crew at all, which is why everyone avoids her. Even senior officers can be superstitious. I fear that only you are in a position to talk to her on an equal footing and improve the situation. For the sake of the crew's safety and that of Lady Cassia herself. Why don't you can take this?
Yeah, no worries. I just want to... I was taking a bite.
You're fine.
But I love that whole thing was also... Abelard and her have been getting into pissing matches. They hate each other.
Look, I will make you two get along. I'm not letting my two romances bite.
I will not put on fishwife boots. It seems most disingenuous.
I never said anything about fishwife boots. He's being
They also
really
sound
weird
moist.
looking at all my shoes.
They sound moist.
Everything about her is moist. It's the
It's
weird...
like, it's like shoving your foot inside of like a wet sponge.
The
Like an
tranquility of
octopus.
the warp jump was disturbed by reports of frightening sounds and visions that descended upon the crew. Hundreds of people reported knocking and screaming behind the bulkheads of the void vessel. The sounds of nails scratching against the hull and the elongated Eldari-like shadows thrashing about the long passageways. The phenomena were most prominent in the far corner of the officer deck, where the Lord Captain's new companion, Irilit, made her home.
Don't you start shit on my ship. I'm already dealing with fishwife.
She is a lore for Slanesh. That's basically... So, right here, you want to hit the Chart New Routes button first, so we can see all the different routes, and we can head into the star system to start looking around if you want.
Yeah, why not? Just walking around yelling at each person, don't fuck up, don't fuck up, don't fuck up. What did I just tell you? How do I scan? I forgot. Right there.
Like, yeah, Sachi walked up to the console. How the fuck do I scan? Abelard points at the giant begin scan button.
Nothing there.
Ooh. The chest is something that we may go down and encounter, or it may just give us treasure. The phlogiston is one of the materials on the very top. It's actually a pretty rare one, so it's one we want to use an extractium on.
So we got this.
Oh, it's Archaeotech. It's bullshit that we'll bring back to one of the toaster fuckers on Footfall.
Actually. Fucking toaster.
Jack!
Hi, dogs.
Something set everybody off today. See what's going on outside.
Promethium is just gasoline. If you want to get this one too, we do need it eventually.
The fucking religious nuts again at my door. No. It's that fucking squirrel again. Jack, Kiwi, Mika.
Ooh, nice little bit of plasteel there. More resources for the Von Valencius name. A fruitful visit full of shit we stole.
Hell yeah. As we do. Why are dogs so loud?
So we can start heading towards Langren's belt. I would suggest click on the Langren's belt and use just one of the points to turn it down to a yellow. There we go.
My apologies, Lord Captain. The enforcers report that your pet Aldari is in a foul mood and is moving toward the captain's bridge. We didn't dare to stop her, but I expect that you will have difficult conversations ahead of you.
Lord Captain, the Keebler is on deck.
Mika's a bit more energetic today. Oh, wonderful. What's she gonna bitch about now? She gonna walk in and just call me monkey for 5 minutes.
Look, I'm sorry that the space Starbucks screwed up your coffee. That is not my problem. Take it up with the barista.
Kiwi, why are you in Miko's spot? I have a doggo. I swear to God, this better be important.
Please spare me a brief moment of your time, Elantak.
At least you didn't call me monkey.
Asurion knows that I do not care about the curious glances of monkey.
God damn
I
it.
grew inured to them back in the blossoming gardens of the Lilithon. They curse me from afar. They follow my every move. They ward themselves against me. Let them. After all, what can be done with such weak-minded, primitive creatures?
Get to the fucking point, you damn knife ear.
And still, one monkey stunt has caused the cup of my patience to spill over. She dared to approach me, to speak to me, and touching my hand, she suggested that we withdraw somewhere private. She wanted...
Stop.
Morag. The mere memory of it stirs up a tempest in my soul.
Somebody wanted to fuck the Keebler.
Is it somebody we give a shit about, or is it somebody that we can just jettison out into space?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind going somewhere private with you either.
The rotting core spells doom for the whole. Now I can see where the ugly nature of your servants originates. There is no sense in discussing this with you any further.
Yeah, she doesn't like me.
For the minuscule chance of saving my kin, I am prepared to pay this price. But everything has its limit.
I was joking, damn.
Lord Rogue Trader, this one doesn't joke. She's a little autistic.
Yes,
As well,
I noticed.
she considers us animals.
Well, she is white. Can you blame them? You're an inhuman psyker. Mika, are you done barking? Whoop! Thank you! Stop that.
We must chart new routes.
So we have to go there. There's one right there. We also need to visit.
Ooh, sheesh, you went right down in orange. Hey, we got a ship battle. Let's go fuck them up.
Wait, who went orange? Is she that mad at me?
No, you traveled down an orange path instead of turning it down to yellow. That's fine, but it'll cause... So the different path colors have a different chance of causing random encounters, warp demons spawning on the ship, and all kinds of other crazy shit. You sight a ship hovering over a void station. The vessel bears no identifying marks, but the landing craft swarming the station below makes the situation clear. Pirates have seized an Imperial outpost. The augurs detect that the pirate ship is warming up its engines and quickly reloading its cannons. It is preparing for battle.
Should we attack first?
That is your choice, Lord Captain.
Fuck it.
Instead of responding to your hail, the ship fires a salvo and sets course toward you.
Oh, fight me, bitches.
I actually unironically love the fucking ship battles in this. They did such a better job with this than they did with the fucking Kingmaker, or not Kingmaker, the other one, Wrath of the Righteous Army
I'll
mode.
be
That
your
weird,
beacon
like,
in the
fucking
darkness.
not might and magic bullshit that they did. Also, yeah, you can just sit back. This is my job.
Go for it. Why you do that?
Helmsman, take us in.
Fuck him up. Fuck him up.
Miko, hush. Come on, you can do it.
Coordinates set.
Do.
Mika! No, that's Jack. Jack, stop it!
Viper-class destroyer. I want to point out, even though that these things are like tiny, they are in fact like a few thousand crew ships. Each one of those little ones is bigger than a fucking skyscraper.
All hands, prepare for acceleration.
It's too bad we didn't get to name it the Space Donalds.
I know, I wish we could have renamed it. We hadn't thought about it till after. There should be, they should make a way for you to rename your ship.
Engage the engines.
One of them's running like a bitch. We're gonna do our best to catch that motherfucker. Because of Sachi, we can do a fucking whip around.
Yay.
Are they gonna shoot each other? What the hell's going on over there?
They're having a moment.
Ooh, that's gonna be close. Ah, he didn't make it. Jubingus. Forgive me, but as a personal vendetta, I am gonna go after that ship in the background there.
Do what you gotta. Kill him.
Burn him with cigarettes.
Make him scream and not in pleasure.
Alright, how are we gonna do this?
Helmet,
I got you,
take us
bitch.
in.
You ain't going nowhere.
And then we just wait out the torpedoes
They're
because they
asking
keep
if you ever
fucking hitting.
played Battlefield Gothic, board game or video game. If so, what was your opinion on it?
D, all of the above. So
A worthy
the board
contribution
game
to Lady
was
Theodora's
amazing fun
legacy.
because I played it with the campaign mode. But the issue is that it's a specialty game and it cost millions of dollars before 3D printing was a thing. Which, thank God it is. We're gonna get new heading there. And yeah, looks like the party's good. As for the video games, I really, really liked the campaign mode from the second game. And the stuff involved, but I fucking hate their whole, hey, you have to pay for chaos, and the chaos campaign is dog shit. I wish they would have done more for the other fucking... There's, like, way less fucking ships, too, which kind of makes me sad, but it's still a good game. Like, they parsed it down to be a better strategy game because you had less bullshit to deal with.
Did you
But
miss
anywho.
her? You don't have Jay in your party. Which one's Jay?
Jay.
J-A-E.
Oh, the French girl. We haven't gone to Foothold to get her. There's a sort of Creole pirate woman who tries to catch your dick. She's a, mon ami.
Oh, fun.
Pirate cock.
So give me a couple
take your
seconds
time to
here while
upgrade.
I unfuck Argenta.
Never let Cham have any characters.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
And then I can move in here, and I'm not going forward, because my luck, I'll get caught and killed.
What do we have here?
Yeah, that seems correct. Oh.
I'll come back. Did that kick you out of the thing?
It blanked out my screen.
I'm sorry.
It moved everybody. No, it's okay. You keep doing your shit.
I'm just kind of exploring.
I always get the job done.
Here we go. The auto dodge is really good.
Yeah, I'm streaming on YouTube. I'm streaming in a couple of different places today.
You humming the Beatles song?
Surprisingly, no. I was doing the.
Oh, I thought you were doing. Da 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 da. I thought you were doing like the thing from Hey Jude.
Hey Jude. Jude. No, absolutely not.
Your dad don't give a fuck about you.
Argenta smells bad, but I'm gonna start keeping her next to people.
Is she one of those people that like a Julia Roberts type that doesn't use like deodorant?
I think so.
Big turn off. Big turn off. Could also be like a Megan Fox person who just refuses to flush the toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah, most celebrities are actually extremely disgusting people. A lot of people do not realize that.
Seems like it.
Brad Pitt doesn't bathe.
Yeah.
Clean himself off with baby wipes. Smokes a shit ton of weed. Bunk it up.
It's calm. You're fine, Tenchi. I'm convinced fame just makes people go crazy. It feels like it, doesn't it? Kiwi, what do you got, bud?
Ooh. Penis. Almost done.
Take your time, it's fine.
Go to make her right. Saturday, Sunday. Ooh. Litany of Fear. What a fucking great name. I gotta say, some of these stats, I don't know if it's been something that you've looked into with chat or not, but some of these fucking abilities, better to die for the Emperor, doing my part, no heresy, cleansing faith, the litany of hatred. There's like so many good ones in here.
How's it looking on her? Can you fix her?
She's going to be a use case because the character's not amazing in the first place, but she is going to be a lot better now. You and this damn screen, I swear.
I'm finding secrets. Still nothing to steal, though. People are asking, Mike, what's your thoughts on Spaceballs 2? Found enemies.
I don't like
Let
the
us not
writing
dawdle.
team. I don't like the writing team at all.
Who's the writing team?
Josh Gad and like a bunch of other people.
Oh.
A lot of people. We knew that already. I don't like the writing team that they had, the main writing team that they have. I'm sure all of those scripts are going to have to wind up getting approved by Mel, because that is the only thing that kind of has me a little bit optimistic about it, is the fact that Mel Brooks was in the advertisement, which I feel like he's probably actually more involved in this than the History of the World Part 2 television series. So I would also assume that, because I believe he's an executive producer on the project, which means he's probably also the on-set producer to an extent, since he's probably going to be acting in it as well. So I have faith that his judgment is still okay, because he's still able to do certain things. But at the same time, like I said, I don't like the writing team. The trailer itself, the teaser, I actually thought was funny. I like that. And the whole merchandising thing, like they're bringing back all the old gags, like, I like that. The only thing that I'm kind of concerned about is, how are they going to handle things? I'm not going to have a solid opinion until I see actual footage in a trailer for the film, and see also who they are getting back, because obviously they have Mel, but I don't know how many other people. I don't know if they're getting Rick Moranis. I don't know if they're getting Bill Pullman.
Supposedly they are getting Rick Moranis.
I know they're not getting John Candy, because he's dead.
If they do, there's going to be a lot of questions in Hollywood.
And Joan Rivers, who is also dead. I know the chick that played Princess Vespa is still alive, and actually still in pretty good shape, too, from what I understand. And I'm trying to remember who else we had in that movie. You had Rick Moranis. I mean, you can bring back Michael Winslow. I don't know if the guy that played Colonel Sanders is still alive. Obviously, Mel Brooks is playing a couple of roles, because he's coming back probably both as President Scroob and Yogurt. And then I don't know who else would be in that mix. I think that covers the entirety of the cast, because they really didn't have like an R2-D2 stand-in.
You think you'll finally be able to sell merchandise?
Well, I mean, to be fair, in the first film, I don't think they had actual merchandise for the most part. They probably had some, but it would.
No, did you ever hear the story of why they didn't have any merchandise?
I'm assuming because the studio pulled the plug on the merchandise at the last minute.
No, they, so part of George Lucas's thing is they were allowed to parody it if they didn't sell any merchandise. That's why they made that big joke about merchandise in the movie.
Well, yeah, that's the other thing, too, is now they don't have to deal with that. Unless they have to make a deal with Disney, but I very much doubt that, because, again, it's parody. But,
Right.
Yeah, that my opinion on it is that I do not have an opinion as a solid opinion as of yet.
Just about.
Until they actually sell me Spaceballs the Flamethrower, I'm not interested.
I think they could legally sell that to you.
The kids love it.
I wish they had sold Spaceballs the toilet paper. That's hilarious.
Now they could actually probably do it. Now that
And to
Lucas
be fair,
is
I mean,
involved.
we have been saying for years that there is a shit ton of material to do with Spaceballs 2, and they did kind of poke fun at that in the teaser of how much material they have to work with now.
They could probably actually get some of the Star Wars actors to show up in it, too.
Maybe.
Okay. Ready and able.
Flamethrowers are legal to own in the U.S.
Yeah, but you have to have permit. Wait a minute, no. That depends on what you're talking about. Like, if you're talking about the Elon Musk flamethrower, if you're talking about, like, the Elon Musk flamethrower, like, yeah, you can own that because it's basically just a glorified blowtorch.
Yeah,
but if you're talking, like, a military-grade flamethrower, no, you cannot own that without licensing.
Ooh, we got something for the Keebler.
Actually, it might depend on your state, to be honest, but I feel like you probably should have some sort of licensing for that.
Just slap a Spaceball sticker on it and you're good.
Which actually means you could get Spaceballs the flamethrower based on what that design was, because it was basically just a glorified blowtorch. So yeah, you probably could own that, or at least...
There are no laws regarding licensing for military-grade flamethrowers at the federal level.
Yeah, that's why I said state.
I am curious to see what they do.
Indeedly doodly. Alright, now
most states do not regulate them either. They probably figured no one's gonna be that stupid. Except California. Yeah, well, Cali's retarded, so. So you got enemies straight ahead. We have a lot of enemies. You guys have fun. I will sit back. Is anything on... Yeah, it's on live chat.
Lord Rogue Trader, I would suggest getting into cover because we're about to lay the fuck on some people.
Going to the cover. You know what? No, if I go forward, that'll set it off, won't it?
I guess they're right. It is perfectly legal. There's only two I think it's Maryland, you can't buy one, and California, you need a permit.
Rise to the
Everywhere else,
top,
you can just
or
buy
get
a
left in the
flamethrower.
dust.
Alright, we're good.
That's actually kind of funny.
They're like, no one's gonna be that stupid.
I don't know, people could make Molotov cocktails. Basically the same thing, just in projectile form.
I have brought party favors for everyone.
Part of the reason why flamethrowers have zero regulation in 99% of the US is because to outlaw them, you are also outlawing agricultural torches.
You will beg for mercy, and I will grant none.
Show them no
Yes.
I'll give you that one.
She wants to rip out your butthole.
You know what? No, that's an explosive. That would have been very stupid of me.
Well, that depends on if you detonated the explosive.
No, but they would have had a chance to detonate it with me there.
Oh, then why don't you shoot it?
That's what I'm planning.
Ready when you are.
way.
Pain and duty
Yes,
go
taking
hand in
cover
hand.
behind
Make it quick.
ammunition. What a great idea.
Send them all. With torches.
Wait a minute, where the fuck are we again?
Skanksville, USA.
Was this the pirates? When did we get into combat? I completely forgot. I'm a little...
You were literally...
Yeah.
How stoned are you?
Not enough to lose this.
Okay. Thrown into a portal scenario, one leads to Warhammer 40k Space Marines, one leads to Space Marines, one leads to Silent Hill. Which one are you picking? Silent Hill? I have a better chance of survival.
Well, it depends.
Does anybody survive Silent Hill? I thought you just got trapped there for eternity and died.
No, absolutely you can get out of Silent Hill.
Yeah.
Depending on what the fuck you did, you can get out very easily.
That one lady got a fucking barbed wire up her cooch. I remember that because we saw that movie together.
I'm talking the video games, you little shit.
I'm aware. I just remember the really shitty fucking movies because we.
Yeah,
we
we're
sat
gonna
in
get
them
another
time.
one based on 2 by that asshole. Because he doesn't want to lose the rights. So he gets to ruin everything.
Hey, sis. I stole your idea.
Go for it.
Shabangas.
I hear you moving. No more.
It's just gonna be up here fucking taking pot shots.
Here we go.
Scared yet?
Let's get dangerous.
Let's make it quick.
Duck of mystery, champion.
My ears are ringing. Let's get to it.
Wow, sent him flying. Uh-oh.
Abelard?
Let's get to it.
Abelard, are you okay?
No. I seem to have slipped. I'm sorry.
Abelard, do you need a new
Out
hip?
of my way.
Because
I
you can
think
take it
I
out of
do.
one of those men.
That's an excellent idea, Raider.
Remove their buttholes.
Why is everybody being knocked around? This is bullshit.
Well, if I reload, you gotta redo Argenta, so fuck that.
Fishwife, do magic!
Magic.
Oh, magic!
Another soul slips beyond the veil.
I like that talking about flamethrowers
here,
cooked
maggot.
everybody up. How to tell that the chat is full of guys.
Just a minor setback.
Time to slaughter someone.
This was a rough start to a fight. Abelard and
Let's get
Pascal
to it.
basically got fucking knocked out of the running.
We gonna still be okay without him?
We'll find out.
If we reload, that's gonna suck.
I know what I want to do with them, so it'll be a lot faster.
Who if not me?
remember to say it next time.
Jeez.
Yeah, fuck them bitches.
It's as good as done.
I've suffered worse.
Abelard, you okay down there? Fuck, why did I go flying backwards? God damn it.
I will be once I use this 6-foot sword as a dildo on that guy's face.
Oh, yes, make him scream.
Let's make it quick.
I would like to stop being on the ground now.
Yes, I'm quite tired of being on the ground myself.
It does not look very comfortable down there, I'm going to be honest.
No weakness is hidden from my sight.
Here we go.
This is where the problem gets here.
Show me what you got.
They're about to gang.
Shoots me! My soul shall become like fire.
We probably
Not
shouldn't
my
have come
worst
here.
day. Yes. my way.
Nah, I shouldn't have let my two melee characters stand out in the middle of nowhere and get their shit kicked in and be fucking absent for the first 3 fucking rounds.
You're just getting kind of pushed around there, aren't you?
Yeah, right?
Tech Priest down.
Get him a toaster! Oh, Mike, did you see what I sent you about Magus XLR?
You mean Megas?
Yeah, Magus, sorry.
I glanced over it a little bit.
They were gonna do a reboot and it got canceled because of the whole Discovery Warner Brothers merger.
Yeah, a lot of projects got canceled because
That
of
show
that.
just
because-
keeps getting fucked into the floor.
Dominance achieved.
All I know is the reasoning behind why a lot of those projects were canceled is because instead of, it wasn't like Disney with Fox where Disney bought Fox out so they didn't inherit all of Fox's debt. When you have a company that merges, both companies can buy
Target well
everything.
struck.
That also includes their debt. And I believe at the time, Warner Brothers, and they still are in massive debt.
An exemplary.
So they trimmed a
Time
lot
to
of the
prove
fat,
my
which
mettle.
included a lot of side projects that they didn't believe were high priority.
You're not looking so good, Abelard.
I seem to be covered in shit.
Yes, I've noticed.
And it's not even Tuesday.
That's a lot of feces. A lot of
That's
feces.
alright, because the fishwife has my back, and it's time to go save your fucking shoeless wife.
Yeah, even with her upgraded.
Well, in fairness, ooh, that might kill her.
She'll
Sis,
come
would
back.
you be terribly angry?
Nope. Go for it.
Okay. Here we go.
Like the aftermath of an orbital strike.
You fucked all of them.
That's all that
That
matters.
was the intention, yes. So let's go right about here. And how much of his dick can I kick in? Absolutely. This is the guy who's been fucking with... Oh, I left somebody alive. I'm surprised.
Squishy sounds.
Stupid shoeless woman. Your neck slowed down my blade. Now he's not dead.
No, he's not bragging about a foot fetish. Some people actually made a mod for Argenta not to have shoes. Something about the original
So
Battle Sisters didn't have any.
yeah, in the Age of Apostasy, which was shortly after the fucking heresy happened, there was a whole thing where the the ecclesiarchy, the church took control of everything, and led by a man with the evilest name to ever exist. You ask anybody who's seen literally every bit of the text-to-speech device, Goge Van Dyer. And that fucking fat Pope piece of shit made the Sisters of Battle. That's where they came from. But when they were first introduced, those stupid bitches were a bunch of shoeless servant women who were, like, obsessed with him. And then, of course, one of them murdered him, because, you know, you can't trust ladies.
Yeah, no, it's true.
I'm gonna go save the fucking Keebler and
Go do
put
it.
Abelard a little bit out of danger for a second. Give him a breather.
I took care of this
Need
one.
to take an old man nap over here.
Go do what you have to.
Unfortunately, I have to smell this stupid knife here while I do it.
Now I'll revert to more conservative tactics.
Come on,
Let's get to it. You scared yet?
Not the fishwife.
Give me 1 minute.
Look at all these corpses. Looking straight at Argenta's dead body in the corner. And nothing of value was lost. Your staff might be able to do good on those guys that are immediately in front of us.
I need to get a better staff.
These guys only have like 20 health.
My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
I think we have the dead standing thing going on.
I think so.
Okay.
There's one guy who's just unimpressed with your bullshit.
He's like, yeah.
I don't care if my HP is 0. I'm not getting on the ground. You can't make me. This is a free country.
It literally isn't.
She literally owns everything. It's not free.
Free these nuts.
Whoa. Damn. Well, that's okay. Have a face full of fire.
Why did you throw it there?
Because they have to run through it now.
Oh, okay.
My methods are beyond reproach, he says with a party member dead.
Here we go.
Nothing of value.
Let's get to
Look
it.
at her go.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. He has to run through it now.
He just kind of just slid.
It's because of the pain.
Ulas the Slasher. Keebler, take care of everyone else so we stop getting our fishwife shot at.
If you wish, monkey.
I hear you moving. No more.
Ooh, that's a good. What the fuck does this do? Oh, shit, yes. Okay. Yeah, shoot him in the fucking kneecaps.
No weakness is hidden from my sight.
It's a little fucking love touch, but what it does is it drops his ability to dodge and his armor for the rest of the game.
Let's get to it.
Oh, see? Fire guy.
Help me, Lord Captain!
Out
No,
my
he's on
way.
fire, too.
Everyone's gonna be on fire.
My reckoning will be swift.
Argenta, are you still dead? Yeah. Alright, just making sure.
Oh, she's on fire.
No, that's Cassia.
Oh. I thought Argenta was in the middle of the fire.
No, that's Cassia. That's Fishwife.
You bitch. Nuke them.
Oh, fuck, that would have been bad. I almost fucking gave the... I don't even know if that's possible, but I almost fucking clicked on the bad guy with the give them action.
One
button.
fewer target.
This would have been a most inopportune time to fuck up. Fishwife, maybe move back a bit. It seems like you're getting shot a lot.
Let's make it quick. Integrity failure detected.
Time
Let's
to
get to
prove
it.
my metal.
You're up.
Okay.
I hope I get to do something soon. I have been taking a lot of naps. This staircase is very comfortable,
On it.
Lord Captain.
His ass.
Twist his dick.
He's still just standing there judging me.
Oh, it's
Taking calculated risk is my
you
second
mean the
nature.
dead guy.
Yeah, the dead
Consider
guy that
this
won't
a
sit the
taste
fuck
of
down.
what's to come.
He seems unimpressed with us.
Where should I go? Let's move back here, boy. Do me a favor, Abelard. Call that man a penis. Excellent work. Now smack him in the mouth.
Target well struck.
Oh, he's
And-
barely alive.
Once more.
There you go.
Squish.
Now he's goop. Now he's just goop.
Now we wind back and get behind cover because we're not going to be completely retarded anymore.
I'm glad you won.
We'll make the attempt.
To be retarded, yes.
Nice. This fucking whole thing has been putting in work for Argenta. Or not Argenta, shit, she's a corpse. The Keebler.
I deal death with my hands.
Hold on.
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh lord.
Ah,
Fire does nothing then.
Failing.
cooked her cookies. Oh, they shot the Lord Captain.
Ow.
Shot in the dick. Right in the dick. At least he's on fire. Pascal, I believe in you.
Pascal, don't fuck this up. Man, my throat hurts.
I think that's the guy who's on who's standing there unimpressed. I don't like the rest of them, but I like the robot guy.
But yeah, you won't drop for him. There's 2 of them doing it now. There's 2 of them standing right next to each other doing it.
I believe it.
Where are the toasters promised for the amnesia? That's what we're here to go get.
Hold on a second. Can you zoom in on that second guy? Does it look like he's got a crazy face to you?
Yes.
It looks like he's just got lips.
Yeah, no, that is really weird.
I was not aware that fish burn so readily. I will keep that in my notes for the future. Maybe
I told you to stop fighting.
The fishwife is still on fire.
Yes, that is a problem we'll need to fix. God, how many of these fuckers are there? Oh, we might be screwed, actually.
Nah, we'll be alright.
You sure?
I mean, we've been able to pull through thus far.
Burn their nipples.
Plus, I've just found out that I can crank the shit out of Irilith's damage, and she can actually be worthwhile. These 2 fingering each other in the back basically equates to an ungodly amount of fucking skill. Oh, nice. Okay, here we go.
Fortune favors the swift. Ancestors guide me.
Let's make it quick.
What's this guy doing?
Here we go.
The flesh betrays me.
Let's get to it.
Why do they shoot at me? I am a friendly guy. What, Captain? They keep shooting me. I think the Lord Captain is taking it now.
I was not on space talk. You can't prove anything.
Just sitting there scrolling on a data slate.
Yep.
There's a Custodes doing a TikTok dance. There's a Thirst Trap Sister of Battle. There's a PSYOP for the Imperial Guard. The women in the Imperial Guard are not that hot.
Who, if not me?
Kablamo.
Reduced to dust!
Nice.
Thank you.
I hear you moving.
I
No
told ya.
more.
He got butt fucked.
He got butt touched. Oh,
No, he didn't get
suspicious
butt.
sound.
No, he didn't get butt touched. He got butt fucked. There was penetration involved.
Time to redouble our efforts!
Scared yet?
Yes, Arillet. Yes, their fragility has been exposed with your bullets that you've been shooting at them. Filthy Monkai fall to bullets. Ha ha ha.
Fire's out.
Oh shit, their fire is out on Cassia too. Because she's fucking dead.
Oh. Yeah, went down.
So fucked.
Nah, you're alright.
You're still just judging us?
No,
It's as
because I
good as
don't.
done.
No, the
I
dude
really
is
need
standing
to
there.
play.
There's a third
really-
one now!
Yeah, he's standing. Oh, the other two are gone.
No, those two are dead, so is
Oh,
this
no,
one.
you're right. Okay.
We just keep getting more of them today. Is Pascal okay?
I mean, he's technically alive because he's still in the combat order.
I am actually just a little bit not okay at the current moment.
Oh, yeah, never mind. He's fucked.
Do you need a toaster?
Ooh, let's see if this works. Reckless strike followed by wild. Oh. Wait a second. Yeah, not worth. Let's do it this way. Coming in like Eustace from fucking Courage the Cowardly Dog. Chop, 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 chop.
Dominance achieved!
Oh, well, they're all dead. And various shades of meat.
Excuse me for a moment, friends. I'm going to hide behind a box for a second so I don't get immediately done. But then I'll be back to kick your shit in later. Wait a minute. There's a gunner over there, too. Shit.
You can shoot him with the elf chick.
Yeah, you're right. She's fucking next up in the order. I didn't fucking realize. Really? Literally one health.
Always.
Do they have like a bullshit ability like in Baldur's Gate where if they get shot, like some of them have that where like they get shot, they should die, but they always have like one
Another
health.
soul slips
So you
beyond
have
the veil.
So you have to hit them again.
Are you talking about the half-orc racial ability?
No, that's not a. Is that a half? I'm pretty sure it's a spell that does it too. Or a not a spell, a feat.
Perhaps, Lady von Valencius, you may not be in the way.
Sorry?
They're currently shooting at you. Also, when you choose what you want to do, who you're going to shoot at, above your actions on the right, there's a bar with a pile of skulls on the top left item. Hit that pile of skulls when you're going to hit somebody with a ranged weapon. It's a heroic act that does 50% more damage and does an additional 25% based on their missing wounds. So anybody who's damaged is going to get damaged more, but you can pretty much choose anybody you like. Although I'd probably recommend the dude with the skull on the back, because his critical, the little crosshair floating around him, is actually facing you. That means you'll get the bonus damage from it.
You should feel honored to witness this. Your end was inevitable.
How is that?
Killed one guy who was in the corner.
Yeah, it bounced up and did enough damage, and it fucking executed that guy. I meant with a fucking sniper, but hey, you do you. Fuck it up, queen.
That's right, I know what I'm doing.
Just generally pointing in a direction with a lightning stick. Yes, excellent.
Pretty much surprised every time I think you've been a wizard.
I took care of this one.
Two guys with very little health.
That's alright, wildfire allows me... There's actually 3 here. I didn't realize there was another guy right there.
I didn't see him.
Right? I was looking at him and I was like, what the fuck is this guy?
And fuck his face. I think he's the last dude.
Shamingas!
Yep.
Hey!
Holy shite. You
Woo,
didn't
we
die.
lived. We probably should go back to the ship. How's everyone feeling?
Let's loot this shithole. I'm gonna heal everybody up. Let's go fuck shit up. I think we just got a baby.
What? What?
Instead of the skull, you can have a baby. Go to your inventory.
Where is it in the inventory?
Do the tab with the grenades when you're in the inventory. Because you'll see on your grenade slots on the bottom...
Oh, we have a cherub now!
Yeah, because you've got your servo skull right now in your grenade slots. To the right of your character next to their feet. And you could put that bitch in for the cherub instead.
Great, there's a baby following me now. It's fucking creepy.
Baby.
That's a wonderful baby that you have.
Keep your wits about you.
Thank you. Does it actually do anything?
It does what the servo skull did.
Can you eat it?
Why would you want to eat it?
Like Fat Bastard said. Baby, the other white meat. Baby is what's for dinner.
I knew that's where you were going with that.
I'm fairly certain we've had baby before, and it was not up to par.
It was far too thin.
I gotta tenderize it. And then marinate it.
Oh, so yeah, it's just a loot spot now. I think we cleared everything out here. So grab whatever you can find. Let me loot first, Lord.
Go loot. Go do what you like.
Especially those 4 dudes who gang fucked Argento. We gotta get their shit. That poor girl didn't get a train run on her for nothing.
It's really nothing.
I grabbed all of it.
Okay.
I'm headed your way. For real, I wish there was more We just scanned the other planets. Oh, it was the fucking Void Station. That's why. We fucking killed them all on the space station, and then we were like, yeah, let's go down there. Do you want to do this one?
No, go ahead.
This cold, windy planet is covered by a raging sea of mustard gray grass, so tall that it reaches an average human's waist. The monotony of the endless steppe is occasionally broken by chains of murky green lakes, but the Augur crew spots a far more interesting anomaly, a scar running several dozen kilometers deep, splitting the world's equator in two.
Skanky.
After 2 exploration watches, the crew intercepts a faint signal coming from one of the labor settlements in the deep chasm. Due to the unstable connection, the foreman mistakes your vessel for a winter-scale ship. One was due to arrive 9 cycles ago. The foreman grimly reports over the weak channel that the adamantine ore deposits on the world are nearly depleted, and that the planet would be fully mined out in less than a decade. With some difficulty, he picks up enough words to understand that the ship in orbit belongs to another rogue trader house, and then quickly awkwardly apologizes and falls silent.
I'm eating some pudding.
Yeah. I might go get a snack soon.
I'm eating a burrito.
Don't make me want to go get a snack.
So next, we either want to turn the Forgotten Twins path to the south of us yellow, or head over to the Nameless Star and do a search around and investigate shit, or head north and turn that yellow to get more pathways.
Lord Captain, I have received reports about malfunctions among the various ship systems. This time we are dealing with inexplicable temperature fluctuations. Thermal control failures were observed not only in individual compartments but even in the soldiers' protective equipment. Several crew members have suffered from burns and frostbite. What the fuck? The tech priests are performing the rites of machine spirit pacification and remain convinced that the issues were caused by the spirit's obstinance and defiance. Their reports claim the incidents remain well within the scope of the expected performance parameters. Over the last few days, complaints about the malfunctioning thermal controls have dwindled, but the crew members have started whispering that our vessel is haunted. The tech priest's assurance that only the machine spirit tempers are to blame are doing nothing to dissuade these ridiculous rumors. Lord Captain, I bring dire news. A feud has broken out between the clans that maintain the void ship arrays. Rumor has that the Lady Theodora was seen on the lower decks, and so one of the families called for a rebellion against the usurper of the void ship. That is you. So far, no one believes their mad tales, but unrest has begun at the fringes of the compartments. The ship's enforcers are ready to eliminate the instigating clan or pacify the entire void ship shield crew. The decision is yours. What's the story about Lady Theodora? Rumors of Lady Theodora's presence on the void ship have been circulating for a long time and appear to be a deliberate provocation rather than ordinary drunk ramblings. Perhaps someone is intentionally stirring up the masses to rebel against you, or perhaps it is the influence of the warp. Enforcers are already investigating, but right now we need to stop the conflict from escalating any further. Find the source of the rumors and punish those responsible. Lord Captain, as Seneschal Warrenson would say, there is no innocence in such cases. The clans are endangering the entire void ship, tussling over strange and obvious false rumors. If you so desire, I will convey your wishes. Let's see. Find a replacement, fuck it. I'll see to it, Lord Captain.
Oh dear.
Should we avoid that?
It's a giant warp vagina.
Oh, you tell me.
I saved.
When the rogue trader's ship draws near the unidentified celestial body, the machine spirits on every deck from the captain's bridge to the cargo holds become frantic. The engines are refusing to cooperate, sending the void ship hurtling towards the epicenter of the anomaly like an arrow toward a target. You awake after the unsettled sleep to find yourself lying on a stiff cardboard mat. You overcome with a strange sense of wrongness. This place is dark and reeks of body odor. Somebody elbows you under the ribs and grabs you by the collar, spitting abuse. It is an enforcer patrolling the void ship, and she is clearly displeased. So,
Fuck you.
You suddenly woke up at the bottom of the ship, and you can choose anything you want to get back to being a captain.
Strength test succeeded. You wrestle out of the enforcer's grip with ease and punch the woman in the nose, turn around, and flee into the darkness of unknown passageways. After taking yet another turn, you look over your shoulder to see if you are being pursued, and you notice a sign on the bulkhead. Bay Theta 54. The lower decks.
The fellowship or awareness would be the ones that I would suggest.
You have been studying the enforcers for several cycles now, observing shift changes, trips to the mess, games of regicide, and the aftermath of boozing sessions. On the fourth day, during a shift change, you sneak into their small room and find a voxcaster that somebody left behind. Upon hearing your voice, the Voxmaster gives praise to the Emperor of Humanity. Vigis explains that while you were trapped in an anomaly that made people on the ship inexplicably trade places, a rescue squad was dispatched at once to search for the Lord Captain, but you beat them to it and contacted Vigis yourself.
Kill those responsible.
You had to wait several more ship cycles for the escort squad to make its way from the uppermost decks down to the very bottom. Informed about a high-ranking guest in their midst, the overseers of Bay Theta 54 tried to brighten your stay with passable food, a soft bed, and even warm water, a privilege not afforded to locals. Eventually, you see the familiar faces of escort officers who have come to retrieve you.
You can yell at everybody. Oh, there you go.
Wailers of despair drown out the din of the lower decks as a metal club crushes its victim's skull and bones. Dark splatters of blood mark the bulkheads, deck, pipes, and ducts, the very ones you were made to scrub not so long ago. His work done, the officer salutes you and bids you follow him to the upper deck. Home. You turn around to take one last look and notice the tattered denizens, armed with brooms and rags, industriously cleaning up the enforcer's gory remains and praying to the god Emperor for mercy. You beat that fucking guy into a stain. The Voxmaster gives praise to the Emperor of Humanity as you make your entrance onto the captain's bridge. Vigis explains that you were trapped in an anomaly that made people on the ship inexplicably trade places. We said that. A rescue squad. Yes, we said this as well. Finding you took quite a bit of time. All's well that ends well, and the Lord Captain is at the helm again, continuing her journey through the Coronis expanse. Long live Sachi Bon Valencius.
I'm going to figure out what the fuck that was and beat the shit out of it. Oh, that was
a very
awesome.
small man in a top hat ran in here and yelled, "Change places!" and everybody disappeared.
Motherfucker.
This time, don't die.
Playing with the boys.
Argenta, I'm looking at you.
Playing with the boys.
Argenta spent her first ever her first ever anything. She did a really good job on her, the only shot she made, and then immediately got gang fucked.
Yep. Have we seen Shitty Tao in this game yet?
Not yet.
There'll probably be DLC or something.
This...
I just like shooting Tao.
It is fun. Nobody likes commies.
Lord Rogue Trader, I ask you not to...
How did you hurt yourselves? We were just standing here.
The air is poison here.
We should probably leave.
I always keep my options open.
Some of them are completely immune. But we need to get inside to not be poisoned anymore.
An old Imperial bunker.
Would you like me? Or would you
Go
like
for it,
something?
because my throat's killing me.
The massive doors dotted with small chips, scratches, and bullet marks. There's no sign of any hinges, levers, or anything resembling a lock. There is a dusty panel built into the wall on the right. As you approach, the cracked screen starts to flicker faintly.
You could let me fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it to death.
I will hip and I will hump it.
That's just what he's screaming.
Yeah, absolutely.
We call this percussive maintenance.
Hitting it with the metal crotch. A little patience, and you hear the tired clicking of mechanisms from beyond the wall. The door opens slowly and with a groan. Gained 11 experience.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Yes, let's get out of the smoke stuff. It's not pleasant.
Oh, wrong way. My game had a lag for a second.
I am going to open the door.
Grants me insight.
Why are we still getting hurt?
It is still poison in here. That is why everyone is dead. Let's find a way to clear it. Grab all the shit. Not to worry, I am immune to all of this bullshit.
Motherfucker!
Did you hope to see an Azuriani fail?
I always have a backup plan.
Searching is my observance.
Never doubt me.
So this place is going to be full of fucking, all kinds of crazy shit.
My knowledge has its limits. What a shameful failure.
Let us not dawdle.
There's a locked
This
door over there, and
is
you might be able to get it.
intriguing.
Where at? In here?
Yeah.
This explorator is blessed
Hey, good shit.
multifunctionality.
Before you is an ancient but wholly typical console intended for use by people not trained in the mysteries of ministering to machine spirits. The cogitator is completely silent, but as you approach, you sense the warmth emanating from its metallic casing, a telltale sign that the machine is working.
It's just hot as fuck.
Pascal offers the cogitator a reverent bow, chanting the binaric aria of launch priming.
The spirit of this machine embodies resilience and indomitability. In this den of decay and entropy, still does it reign over this place. It's a good fucking machine.
I would suggest the vent system.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh. So we can't do anything right now.
Lo and behold, the fucking robot is goddamn immune to the poison.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Eye.
Oh. Oh, shit. You just ran
The
right
Emperor
across that bomb
favors
and
me
nothing
today.
happened.
Yay, I'm that lucky.
Failure is just a temporary setback. I won't let it define me.
Break this open, Pascal.
It's insufficient power, so we need to figure out how to get the power. Also, it seems we missed some loot.
My exile has not ended yet!
Good to know the baby's fucking immune too.
Keep your wits about you.
Oh, we can put a new filter in this if we find one.
My soul
Have we
belongs
found
to
one?
the Infinity Circuit!
Not yet.
I think we got everything though.
There's still a couple things. Hey, we got a fucking twisty thing. I think we might be able to use that.
Do not give in to emotions.
Give
She
it
is
to him.
bitching like there's no tomorrow. We might want to get her out of here.
She can eat a dick.
Horny or angry?
My soul belongs to the Infinity Circuit!
We're gonna go back to the computer real quick. Let's
See
see
you,
if we
Nerdy
can
Texan.
Hey, automate. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Lord Captain, it said automated defenses are, that's a problem, I think. They might be shooting at us on the way out.
Pascal, it's your fault.
I did nothing! I did not tell them that Mac OS is bullshit.
But it's true.
Pascal's vox hisses mournfully.
With your permission, I would extract the command blocks of this noble machine to hold a vigil for its deceased spirit. The Omnissiah preserves the faithful. I want its hard drive so I can see if there's any porn.
Oh, absolutely. Better share that shit.
Give me all of your crap.
Well, at least we're not going to die now and she can shut the fuck up.
Yes, and also there is power now, so we can go to that door that did not work.
Is there money to
Your
be made?
species is aware of mutilated forms of the Omnissiah's wisdom.
It works.
Does anamorphic Ursat's veneration of the Deus Mechanicus exist in your culture?
We venerated Vor, the smith and craftsman. But he is nothing like your ugly deity. He has never sought to replace our souls with wraithbone sculptures.
Fuck you too, bitch.
Yeah, right?
My Jesus is better than your Jesus.
I think there's
You guys
one
made
other
Slanesh.
one.
You don't
I
get to
always
bitch at
keep
us.
my options open.
My Jesus says blow and hookers.
Bears get kinkier.
Acquisition is possible.
Duty prevails.
Ooh, goodies. I forget, do you have a carrying capacity in this?
To this?
No, there's no carry.
Oh, thank God.
Successful.
It always inhibits looting so much.
Yeah, this it doesn't.
Always
matter. Everything
keep your
gets
eye
sent
on
to
the
the ship
prize.
anyway.
Give me all your crap or I will eat you.
Oh, this is going to suck.
I am prey for no creature.
This is gonna suck.
I mean, there's only like 4 of them, but they're gonna go. They're gonna destroy Argenta's face. I'm just.
So normal for Argenta.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize there was actually 4 of them.
Abelard, this time don't die.
I shall do my best, Lord Road Trader, but I suggest you not stand out in the open and get skull fucked by a bolter round.
This is true. I'm going back here. Cassia, protect. Ah, god damn it!
Why are your feet so cold?
Beat picks.
Real quick, I know this is like a coding thing, and it's technically not a bad thing because it's an action, but can I express how fucking angry I am that the turrets can use run and gun? If you highlight one of the turrets, you can see on its little status
But
things,
it can't
there's
run!
Yeah, there's the symbol for run and gun.
It's okay, the turrets are just paraplegic.
I'm gonna step away for 2 seconds. Since I'm all the way in the back, I'm gonna go get some ice cream. Or I'm gonna get tangled. Both work.
Do not give in to emotions.
Ooh, those things fuck your face, don't they?
Yeah, they're real.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're doing okay. You got, well, other than, like, the elf bitch who's about to die. But that was... How much health do they have?
190 something? 167?
Okay, and you did 10 damage. Ooh, it's not gonna end well.
Well, in fairness, it is only just picking up, and her gun has, like, no armor pen.
Yeah, that's true.
Ancestors, guide me!
I'll revert to more conservative tactics.
He dodged, good. Hey, you can fuck him up.
Ha! An exemplary strike.
Oh dear, this might be a problem.
Target well struck.
Okay, better.
Hydraulics are failing.
Yeah, but that took what would normally take out like 4 or 5 dudes.
Can Pascal, like, one or do something?
Oh, actually, now that you mention it, there is a fucking, like, a console over here. It's got a big old fucking button. Try and press that button if Pascal doesn't die.
I venerate you, machine spirits.
I return.
Combat is an equation. Your life
Welcome
is
back to the
a
pile of shit that
variable.
is this fucking battle.
How bad is it going for you?
Well, the only people who aren't almost dead are you, Fishwife, and Argenta.
How do you keep fucking up?
This one wasn't my fault. Listen.
You're the one in charge of most of them. What did you do to Abelard? Did you send him out in front right away?
He was in cover, and then the cover stopped existing.
There was cover here, it's gone now.
And he is still out in the open, technically.
Curious.
Long...
Do you have the ability to close that door?
No, but she may have the ability to press this button to her left.
Huh.
This
It's
button out
all
here.
the way over there.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping that this turns off the turrets, because this seems like a...
Where are the buttons?
It's over where Pascal is.
To your north now.
I don't know if coming out will do anything, but I'll make my way over there.
Yeah, the room he's standing in front of has a button in it. As long as he doesn't die in this next turn, we'll fucking finish it, but...
Yeah, this sucks.
I'll see to it personally.
Everything
the best
does like
defense
1 or 2
is
damage.
a good
It's
Yeah,
crazy
that sucks.
low.
I may move the Stellar Blade stream, guys, to Wednesday because I may just take tomorrow off. My throat still hurts.
For you, my emperor!
Oh, thank God. They
My
want to kill
soul
Argenta.
belongs to the Infinity Circuit!
I am perfectly fine with that.
Same. Argenta, good job being a decoy. Yay!
Fortune favors the swift!
Time to prove my mettle.
Alright, I'm going all in on this strategy, because it doesn't seem like we should be able to win this.
Do it, you toaster fucker! Thanks for being understanding, guys. Fuck it, use tech.
Tech, you succeeded. Your knowledge of machine spirits is sufficient to trick the system and subdue it to your will. A false query, a crafty manipulation of the controls, and you get what you want.
I beat the shit out of it. Pascal's just standing there smacking the living fuck out of it.
I'll revert to
with his
more
staff.
conservative
Let us
tactics.
not dawdle.
Basically.
Every tech can tell you it does work.
This planet sucked ass.
Yes, I wasn't a fan of it. Blow it up. God damn it. I'm chewing on something. Give me a minute.
Lord
Oh,
Cap,
perfect.
the crew that was sent to the surface reports that they have cleared and collapsed passages leading to the lower levels. After exploring the abandoned rooms, they discovered
Hey, apparently I discovered a cat.
that has already been brought aboard.
I'd like to think they were down there and they just found Big crying and screaming like a retard.
So we got provisions, we got a uniform kit, and we got weapons.
So we're getting lots of PAL steel. Plus steel.
Yes, indeedy duty.
Pokemon steel.
Ooh, many things. Adamantine at the bottom, a nice little tech base at the top, and whatever
We
the
don't have
fuck
any
that
extractors though.
Oh, that sucks. The sight before you has exited the officer corps, who are delighted to witness the truly majestic end of this planet through the huge window on the bridge. One of the many nameless worlds throughout the expanse. An unknown reason caused the planet to break into several uneven parts, but its strong magnetic field is still preventing them from drifting into the cold abyss of space. The planet's hard inner core has remained almost untouched as thousands of explosions taking place under its shell of hard metals light up the world's heart from the inside.
Everyone's just like, nuke it!
The Auger Cruise detects several ruined extractiums on the broken planet's surface. The analysis shows somebody used to mine adamantine here, but it abandoned the deposit after the catastrophe. Most of the machines are damaged beyond repair, but the tech adepts claim one of the complexes can be restored if the rogue trader has the required parts and equipment. Hell yeah, grab one. Restart it. A few dozen time bells later, the Lord Captain is informed that the repair crew is suffering from unrelenting headaches, most likely caused by the oppressive magnetic field of this world. However, the machines have been successfully repaired, and the extraction of adamantine may continue if the Lord Captain wishes. Of course, the mine needs to be staffed with a squad of working servitors and a maintenance brigade doomed to endure the endless pain caused by the magnetic storms. Not our problem.
Exactly.
You leave a part of the crew to extract adamantine for the Von Valencius Protectorate. Those fortunate to escape such a fate fervently pray for the lives of their friends and family, hoping to find them in good health should they be reunited someday.
Not gonna happen.
So that thing's gonna automatically give us adamantine now. Although we can go back for even more on that extractium.
That looks like Earth. Nothing.
Kutsatama.
Hell yeah. And that path is already yellow, so we can head straight on down to the Forgotten Twin.
Lord Captain, we have an emergency. We have received word that there has been sightings on the lower decks. The Voxmaster's voice breaks. A sighting of Lady Theodora. I am gonna shoot whoever the fuck keeps pretending to be her. The messages we have received are incomplete and vague, little more than yelling and hysterical claims. There are reports of casualties and unrest. The compartments in question has already been sealed off, but I thought you might want to look into what's going on for yourself. The situation is delicate and, what especially disturbing, there are mentions of Idira Las being present at the scene. What is Idira doing there? Whoop, wrong one. What did I accidentally do? Shit. I'm sure it'll work its way out.
Yeah, it's gonna work its way out because you said I'm gonna deal with it personally.
I meant to ask what she was doing there. I clicked the wrong one. Well, fuck it. I'm gonna go deal with it.
I guess it's time to fiddle her diddle, eh, Lord Captain?
I didn't know you were into psychers. Oh, right. I am one.
Colonel Viserion will say nothing while he levels up everyone.
Alright, I gotta level up too. What's good for me? Okay. It took me a moment to remember I was a psyker. Everyone's just taking their coffee break while they upgrade. They're just kind of relaxing. If Idra's doing this, I'm gonna kill her. It almost looks, because of the picture, that I have like horns and stuff.
Yeah, you do kind of look like a...
I know how to take risks.
like a tiefling, almost.
So what came first, Warhammer or 40k?
Warhammer Fantasy.
Okay. And they don't really do much with that anymore?
They do. You've played,
Vermintide.
Well, yeah, Vermintide and Total War Warhammer 3, so they're still an active game community. The tabletop itself is also active, but far less popular. I'd say it's like a 30-40 or 30-70 market share on that.
Okay.
Suffice to say, still around, just not as popular. Give me just a
Everyone
second.
wants their now boring grimdark. No silliness allowed.
Yeah, I miss the Raka orcs.
Those things are cool. There's an Age of Sigmar, which is a successor to Warhammer Fantasy. I don't like it, but it's there.
Yeah, AOS is indeed there. That's a very apt way to put that. Nice, okay. I think I got her fucking strapped together now. Anything else for these dweebs? I put a crazy spike mask on Argenta.
Where is she? Is that her punishment?
The machine god grants me insight.
This is correct. The instrument terminal, an important part of the compartment's internal infrastructure, appears to be in working order.
These rooms about Lord Captain Theodora.
And who now deigns to grace us with their presence? Another gaggle of heretics and traitors thirsting to get their due for what they've done? Or is it the leader herself who has finally grown tired of hiding behind others? Theodora von Valencia is before you, and she looks grotesque. A hole yawns wide in her chest. Rusted hooks protrude from beneath her skin, and a lumpen inflamed scar cuts across her throat. The figure flickers as though it is dropping in and out of reality. She looks at you with the whitish eyes of a corpse and smile venomously. Rogue traitor, we meet at last. I had grown tired of waiting for you to pay me a visit. Theodora look is appraising as her mocking tone turns to one of disdain. Indeed, centuries of self-toil and effort, and everything I left behind has gone to this nonentity. Argenta's eyes spark with fury. Warp illusion, be gone! Argenta, my dear, there's no need to make such a fuss. Why don't we sit down over a cup of recaf like we used to? I'll listen to your rapturous tales of sacred relics, portents, and your special path. You must have been so lonely without me here. No one else is willing to listen to your ravings, or help you with your childish treasure hunt. Theodora laughs melodiously, almost without mockery.
At the sight of the terrifying Theodora, Abelard's face turns sickly pale. Throne spare us from this cursed apparitions of the arch enemy.
Is that what you are truly praying for? I can hear how fast your heart is pounding, Verisarian. I think deep down you hope this apparition never ends.
I'm going to fuck you with a 6-foot sword.
We've already met. Of course, girl, for it was I who gave the order to bring you here to my ship. Oh, how I rue that decision now, and how I regret heeding the advice of my seneschal.
Abelard whispers hurriedly to you. How can this be? It is not the same vision as on the officer's deck, and yet entirely different. Why does it not remember that meeting? And why does it remember what the real Lady Theodora did?
Alas, my glorious voyage through life was ended in the dullest possible way, by death. A nuisance I staved off as long as I could. But do not weep for me, my girl. I am still keeping an eye on my property, and punishing all those who fail me. Theodora bares her rotten teeth in a snarl, her laughter piercing. You're not Theodora. Where is Adira? What have you done with her? Me? What have I done with Adira? Theodora laughs mockingly. All I did was turn that little mutt from the fringes into a true servant of the Imperium. I gave her toys. I cleaned up after her antics. I provided her with everything she could ever dream of. Oh, I had such great plans for poor little Adira. I'm dead? How is that? I'm no different from those who have not yet crossed the divide between reality and eternity. I see, I speak, I remember the wrongs you all committed against me, and for all those who failed me, I have already begun exacting my retribution. I truly am Theodora, the remnants of herself that she left behind in this world. I am an echo of her memories preserved in the minds of those who cared for her. I am the taste of tears split for the unsaid and the undone. I am the terror of she who's failed to turn the tide of fate, and who refuses to look truth in the face. I am as real as the human passion that brings worlds to ruin. Who really
She's
killed you?
everybody's memory.
Oh, wouldn't you like to know the answer to that question? I don't even know which would be more satisfying, to give you an honest answer or to leave you to languish in your ignorance. We'll see how you conduct yourself, little girl. What do you want from me?
It's because this isn't a real Theodora. She's a cut-out memory from all of our characters applied into one creature. That's why she remembers those goofy things about the characters, is because she's part of them. And she also doesn't know who fucking killed her because none of us know.
Theodora wearily rolls her eyes. Matters are so dire that the pleas of one of my servants breached death's veil to reach my ears. How could I ignore such a desperate cry for help? And from my little Adira, no less. And once I approached here, of course I had to meet the pretender who has allowed this deplorable state of affairs. I'll send you back to the abyss. Fuck off. You, of all people that ever threatened me. You are the most pathetic girl. All that you possess now was given to you in error. You are unworthy of such a generous gift, and you are incapable of holding on to it. I am here to seek retribution against all who failed me. My brainless crew, my useless officers, my pathetic servant who turned their backs on their mistress in their darkest hour, and worst of all, you, my dear heir, you who have undeservedly claimed the warrant and everything else that is mine. I will drag it all to the warp with me, including you. Get your shit-stomping boots.
Already wearing them, Lord Captain.
Can I just shoot her? No.
Rise to the top,
He is currently
or
not
get
here,
left in the
Captain.
dust.
Members of the warp are often chicken shits.
I'm gonna find her, I fucking swear.
Oh, too hard for a simple monkey.
Would you shut the fuck up,
We should
Keebler?
deal
It's not the
with
time.
I would not recommend running ahead without us, Lord Captain.
Right,
That is a
hurry up.
sure your ass ate.
Yeah, it never ends well for me.
Oh, by the way, if you're looking at this room, this is one of your guns for the ship. I'm standing under one of the bullets.
Damn, that's big.
Ah, here she is.
There you are, my little coward. Why don't you look at your captain, Adira?
It's wrong. It's all wrong.
Look at her, girl. My little Adira is utterly trapped in her vision. No matter, I will allay your doubts.
Lord Captain, Adira turns her head to you, but her demented gaze only rests briefly on your face before sliding away. Up close you can see that the base of one of Adira's temple implants has blackened and melts. No, wait, Lord Captain. Lady von Valencia. Adira raises her eyes to Theodora, who stands before her, tears now streaming down Adira's cheek. You came... So one of her things burned out.
Yeah, this is a memory demon from Adira. Also, I vote we shoot Adira, but it's your choice.
Fuck it, we're not using her anyway. Theodora clucks her tongue in sympathy, reaching out to tenderly stroke Adira's hair. Poor little Adira, there. How could I not come? You were crying for me so desperately, your pleas carried to the depths of the warp itself. The smile suddenly drops from her mutilated face. Why didn't you save me? Why didn't you warn me? Answer me, you insignificant wretch, or I'll drag the answer out of you myself. Theodora's fingers dig into Adira's scalp, meeting no resistance.
Ew.
Adira lets out a soul-chilling howl and tries to grab the hand tearing into her, but her fingers pass through the monster's flesh. I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear anything that could have had anything to do with you. I'm sorry, Lord Captain. I failed. Ah! Adira breaks into a strangled scream, and you feel the air around you grow rapidly colder. Argenta wordlessly swings her weapon and aims. Yeah, fuck it, go for it.
Take the first shot that ever mattered.
Oh, we got a quest failed. 1 second, and Adira's body sags to the floor. At the same moment, you hear a terrifying sound, shrill, piercing laughter.
Emperor grant her. Abelard stopped short, staring at the body unblinkingly for a few seconds before turning away. Looted the corpse. No, we lost all those items that were on her. That's funny.
Did we fuck up?
Well,
By
you
killing
let
her?
Argenta shoot her.
Yeah, but would it have been better not to? You're a dick.
This is your experience. Come on, you're gonna find out.
The figure of the cackling Theodora von Valencia shudders and begins to change form. At last, you begin to understand how important it is to promptly dispose of trash, but you learned your lesson too late. Much too late. I'ma kill it, I'ma kill it. Wow, it's ugly.
Your heresy ends here.
The Ark Enemy. Demons. Monsters.
I'ma kill it.
It's gonna die. I think after this fight, I'm gonna call it. Sorry, it's not a really long stream. I wish the baby did something.
When we're in, like... Oh shit, that hurt. When we're not in areas that have to do with, like, combat, it'll, like, scream things about you.
You know, I would have laughed if she would have missed that shot.
Oh, fucking shooting at Adira?
Yeah.
Look at all the ads.
I deal death with my hands. Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Out of my way! Death to the weak!
Ugh. I hate how they roll. Oh, that sucks.
I do not like when my friends are dying.
I venerate you, machine spirit. Combat is an equation. Your life is a negligible variable.
Getting all the things done so I can make big smack to man's face. Execute him for
I won't stand for it.
crime of touching your fishwife.
Yeah.
He knows what he did.
Yeah, look at
Very,
you.
very motherfucker.
You're fucking right.
Hoop mum.
So I did a bad, and I put the wrong gun on Argenta.
Oh, great.
Yeah, she's designed almost exclusively for like full auto weapons, and I gave her a fucking, oh, nice, Rivet. Just a little pop in the noggin. I gave her fucking a single shot auto gun.
I deal death with my hands.
At least he's dead.
Fucking nearly killed the other guy, too.
I serve the ruinous powers! Death to non-believers!
Burn him.
Whatever you do, do not use fucking warp magic right now. The veil degradation is off the goddamn charts.
I kind of figured that's why I didn't do it.
I'll make it happen.
You never stood a chance.
Execute the poor right there.
He was coming near me. I will not allow that.
I can
Avalon
practically
looked my
smell
way.
him. Entirely
breath.
deserved.
I could smell it. It was terrible.
Oh, he detonated.
So here's the fun part. Her only automatic weapon is a fucking pistol.
This is why I was chosen.
What happened?
What's going on?
It really didn't do anything. She just lost a turn. That was weird. That's okay. We're kind of edging even right now, despite Fishwife getting fucking...
Chaos guides me.
Abelard.
Hey, Pascal.
Yeah. Abelard and Pascal been fucking it up with these parries.
Do all that ninja shit. The breakdance fighting.
Yes, I will do this. I have learned capoeira.
And he just rotates at the hip.
Significant value.
See, it works.
Good job.
All in the hips. It's all in the hips.
It is all in the hips.
Whenever somebody tells you it's all in the hips and they're talking either about dancing or bludgeoning someone to death with a baseball bat, you know they have experience.
It is true, though.
An exemplary strike.
It is your position, Lord.
Okay, let's see.
try
That
to kill
fucking
the
thing
guy
is
who-
annoying me.
I'll see to it personally.
Another enemy down.
Yeah, don't fuck with me.
If not me.
Excellent shot, Lord Captain.
Thank you. Back to space talk.
Base tacos?
Or would it be Emperor Tick?
Emperor tacos?
Yes.
Talking about the Emperor of Humanity? The Zombie King.
I wonder what your fucking cherub actually does, though.
It probably just flies around and shits in places you don't like.
Hey, can we talk real quick? Thank Christ Sis didn't think about a damn thing and just shot this woman in the head.
Why? How bad does it get if you don't?
No, it's basically the same fight.
Except
It's
we would
just
have been
really-
fighting her anyway.
No, she joins you.
Oh! So I've made it harder for ourselves. You're a dick.
I'm letting you experience the story the way you want to, and
Well,
we're
I
dealing
figured I
with the
wasn't using her
consequences.
anyway. But it also failed us in a mission.
Yeah, that's because there was probably a personal quest that was attached to her.
Yeah, that's
There's
what
not lots of games though. Who gives a shit?
You don't have to worry. That mission fail was just her mission. It was the calm her down so you can keep the fucking heretic monster psyker woman.
Oh, well, I'm a psycho, so what do I need her for?
Yeah, that's kind of my point.
Reduced to dust.
Hell, he's dead.
Is he?
Ah, yeah, he just split into two.
There's like ghosts and shit walking around.
Yeah, it's been happening the entire fight.
Yes, the warp veil degradation.
Ashes I will rise.
Well, Argenta just got fucked.
Blame Arch, got it, yes. That's usually how I do everything.
At least their health isn't too bad. You can fuck them up pretty good.
We have only officially
It's as good as done.
lost
Your end was inevitable.
Argenta is still alive
That's
with
true.
1 HP.
And one enemy remaining.
Oh shit.
Good job. That monster was planning to prove you wrong. You are up close. You should not be able to miss this.
You'd be
For
surprised.
you, my emperor!
How about a new bottle?
One HP. There you go.
He's dead, Jim.
Lord Captain, the Vox Master voice shakes traitorously. I received a report of a shooting on the lower deck had stopped. I presume you have brought the situation under control. Yeah, I did the problem. I took care of the problem. For a moment, the airwaves are filled with something that sounds somewhat like breathing. Somewhat like ordinary interference. Of course, Lord Captain. Alright, so that's done. So I'm going to save here and we're going to call it. Thank you guys for joining us tonight, and we will see you guys next Wednesday. Bye.